twist on a beat. The red light is blinking. There it is. I'm not kidding. Guys, we are back again with your daily dose of nerding out. We are half of the team from 3 Men and a Babyface. We are the dynamic duo. I am Kaiser Soze. That's my man, Neo Gotenks. What up, Neo?
What's good?
I put it the wrong way. You're over here, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so today, as always, this is a daily nerd out, and today we're nerding out because the Justice League trailer dropped. DCEU. We've had some pretty strong opinions on the DC cinematic universe. So, we're excited to do this. Let's just get right into it, man. You're excited as I am? First of all, how excited are you?
I think that I'm going to be... 9. Like, here's the thing. What I'm afraid right now is one of two things. Either we're going to get shit that we've already seen on previous trailers, right? Or we're going to get even more shit that's going to blow our mind. And then it's going to be like, well... Is that the whole movie? Because you know how sometimes you watch a trailer and you're like...
you're afraid of the trailers that give away too much.
Yeah. So,
okay. What I'm worried about is that, unfortunately, I have no faith in DC. And I'm pretty sure that, you know what I've told you, is their plan is we have no plan. They just keep going off on tangents. Like, now we're doing Gotham City Sirens. Oh, we liked Harley Quinn, so let's make a movie about this. And, oh, we liked this guy, so let's just fuck our plan. We're going to do this. So I'm afraid that this is the last movie under Zack Snyder before these guys decide to... We're just going to reboot this damn thing. Yeah. They're going to recast Batfleck and...
Oh, my God. Which I think will be the worst movie they could do.
Let's just go ahead and get into it, man,
Ready?
before we freak out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everyone. All right, so this is probably Batman, right? Looking
is it?
for...
Is it, though?
Yeah, I think it's Bruce Wayne.
We have to be ready.
I would say this is part of his recruitment trip.
The others. There's an attack coming.
Who the hell?
Far away.
Wait, where is he?
Is you in a donkey, bro?
Where is he?
It's already here.
I'm thinking of those scenes that we've seen. Wait, that was the Mother Box.
The others.
Mother Box?
Where are they?
Week scene by
Arthur Curry. The Aquaman.
Okay.
It's on him.
All right, so for some reason it's Aquaman that's up in the cold. We got Cyborg.
He's a cyborg.
In action.
You should probably move.
Oh, that was weird.
Barry Allen.
For a second.
Whoever you're looking for, it's not me.
We've seen some of this. Yeah, we've seen
this.
this.
Oh, that's straight from the movie, right?
He's a Batman.
Yeah, we've seen this part. Whoa,
Okay.
where is this? Is this on Apocalypse or is this on Earth? What's going on here? Oh, this is Snyder. That's so Snyder. Here's Snyder. Oh, this is Snyder.
Whoa.
Aquaman, fish out of water. Yeah, she can kick. We've seen that. She can kick.
I like that. You see the mask?
Yeah, he went sort of dead shot on us with the mask.
I'm rich.
That was a little cheesy.
After
joke.
this video, we're going to compare that scene to the Robert Downey Jr. Tom Holland scene.
Whoa, that's Murder, Death, Kill, Batman.
I saw Cyborg.
Oh, are we gonna get a good Aquaman scene in the water?
Whoa, did you see the parademons? It's like full-on parademon attack here, man.
It's good to see you playing well with others again. Just like a bat. I dig it. Maybe temporary.
He's very
All right.
unlike Aquaman. Like no royal speak.
All right, so
He's like, I dig it.
all right, let's address the last thing there, the last shot that came after the Justice League. So they left us with a moment there. It was Momoa, it was Aquaman. Yeah, everything right there. So here's the first thing I'll say is that right there, that shot right there. I've been criticizing Aquaman's costume since the first poster dropped way back. That I thought that it didn't make sense for someone underwater. You know, like I was like, first of all, you swim, and all these things had like just things that seemed like they would cause too much friction and would hold you down. And I know it's a nerd thing, but I thought it was impractical. This here looks like fish scale and it's tight form to his body. This is something you would wear underwater. So this is, I feel really good.
Let me see if I can find another shot of him.
I feel really good about the Aquaman costume. Still don't feel good
Wow,
about
that-
the Flash costume. That does not make sense for a speedster. I don't understand why it's so metally and so armor. And the plates are, like the plates aren't even like close. They aren't even tightly coupled.
Yeah. So let's slow it down. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. So here we go. So this
I'm
this
with you
costume
on
right
this.
here I feel much better about Aquaman after seeing this costume.
Yeah.
How tight fit it is. It looks like fish scales. It makes sense.
So hot take is really weird. Like this, after looking at this, I get the vibe that Aquaman is the badass of this movie, whereas in Batman versus Superman, Batman was the badass.
Right.
You know, which is weird because you're not supposed to fear Aquaman. You fear Batman.
Having said that, the comicites will tell you that Aquaman has defeated Superman a couple times.
Yeah, but
You know
that's
what I
because
mean?
of
So
the
Aquaman-
magic. That's because of the magic.
Well, Aquaman is dumb strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
but
I don't
that's
have a problem with that
that's
too much.
because of the magic, though. That's because of the magic. Yeah.
Having
like-
said that, okay, he has some magic involved. It is what it is. That's Aquaman. Having said that, there's a lot of him riding vehicles. When I think of Aquaman, I don't think his best stuff is riding and jumping off of vehicles. You know what I'm saying?
See-
Everything right here. So just when I'm getting excited about the costume, this whole thing here is like counterproductive.
But listen, if I could find a screenshot, I'll probably like add it into this video after. But this is outlandish. This is not really new for Aquaman. I've seen Green Lantern create a dolphin from his ring that Aquaman used to ride into battle.
Okay,
You know
that's
what I mean?
pretty absurd.
So
Fine.
I
So-
put this up into absurdities that
Comic book absurdities.
that are required to make Aquaman fight on land.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that. I very well just could just be hating on Snyder so much right now.
So let's
because-
let's start it right. So
All right. So now that we've talked about the ending,
what do you think is going on here?
this is what I don't like about this either. Is I thought right off the jump that this is Batman recruiting Aquaman, because if we remember that teaser that we got way back
Oh.
of Aquaman at a bar, do you remember that? And Bruce
Yeah.
Wayne recruiting him. For some reason, Aquaman is in the cold.
Look at that! I buy that. I
Yeah, so it
buy
looks like
that.
this is a port, maybe in Alaska or something.
Yeah, good call.
I don't like it though. Like again, it's not what I think of with Aquaman. I don't think of him being in the Arctic oceans.
Well,
you know
I mean,
what I'm
does
saying?
it matter though?
Look, maybe it doesn't.
for-
Let's
for-
see. Let's see this.
for-
I just
for-
hope that this isn't like. Sorry, go ahead.
For plausibility's sake, it might make sense that it would be in the Arctic.
Yeah, it just feels like this is somewhat of a, I want to say plot device, but yeah, a plot device. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we need to have Ben Affleck like trekking to get Aquaman. And so Aquaman is in the waters of the Arctic. Because where else would you trek to the waters?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I buy that. But what I'm saying, all I'm saying is that I think it's a little believable that Aquaman would be, if he would be hiding somewhere, it would be close to Antarctica, and his whole spot would be there because it wouldn't be in the
you got me, man.
in the
I'm
middle of the
with that now.
Caribbean.
The fact is, no, I'm with you because you know what? Unlike the Wonder Woman, we'll explain why we didn't see her before. We know why we didn't see Superman before. We found Superman because he landed on Earth. Batman is a vigilante. Wonder Woman, we're going to find out where she was during World War II and why she went in hiding. But we don't know why Aquaman has been in hiding.
Yeah.
Like, he's a superpowered being. Why does he just show up now? Oh, he's in the Arctic hiding.
Or maybe he's
right.
always been there. Maybe he's always been there. You know what I mean?
All right, so the DC fan is convincing me. If you guys can't tell at home, I really, really have a lot of hate right now on DC, mostly because of the Batman news. But I'm glad I'm talking to Neo, because you're winning me over. All right, so for some reason, Batman, Bruce Wayne, the richest person on the planet,
So who's this
is
guy?
on a mule, by the way.
Who's
he
this
doesn't
guy?
helicopter in. He doesn't come in on his G4 or G5. He mules it up. All right, what's next? Who's this?
Who's this guy?
Oh, Cyborg's dad. Right?
Oh,
Remember Cyborg's dad is like a lab guy.
yeah,
Cyborg plays
yeah.
football.
so
And we see later in this shot that Cyborg.
and look,
Look,
there's
a trophy.
there's the football trophy. Yep,
Ooh.
and then there's the thing in the back.
Good catch. That's the mother box.
Okay. And
Now
then-
we saw in Batman vs Superman, we saw his origin story.
So let's see. What's the next important
You
shot?
remember that? Remember that, right? The origin story for Cyborg. It happens in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is the obligatory many Aquaman in water.
But this is snow again. Like I was saying before, we're in the mountains.
Well,
He's hiding in the mountains, even though he's
well,
a water guy. He's hiding in the mountains.
mountains, or Antarctica or the Arctic.
Yeah.
That would explain the snow.
That is, I get that. It's just silly, but yeah, I get that, Neil. Like,
I buy it. I buy it. I feel like maybe I shouldn't.
I feel like he's gonna. This is good. People are gonna shit on this. Like Aquaman in the mountains. I'm just saying, keep it going.
I feel like it's. I don't know. Maybe I just feel like it's believable that if he was hiding
if he
somewhere,
has to go to the tropic waters, I think he swims underneath the glaciers.
I feel like he would.
He comes out the other side.
Yeah, like he would be chilling with the Deadliest Catch crew. It's just because
king of the underwater. You know what I mean? Like the guy that can talk to animals. He's a lumberjack.
Yeah.
In the Arctic. I got you.
So
Keep it going forward.
So he.
All right, so it's a Cyborg in a hoodie.
So listen.
Luke Cage. Sorry, this is the Luke Cage shot.
I don't know how I feel about this. Because
here's what I don't like about it is Luke Cage. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this isn't an original idea yet. Like so far, Aquaman is Logan, and this guy is Luke Cage. Well, go ahead. Well, what do you hate about it?
Okay. I can't make a call on his character, right? But in terms of the way that I'm seeing Cyborg, way too much CGI. Like, for example, in current shows, look, man, I just got out of watching Power Rangers, which I can't recommend enough. If in Power Rangers they can put people in a suit that makes it look like a mixture of metal, crystal, and all this kind of jazz, like a physical suit that's not CGI all the time, this should be. Oh,
really? So it's not CGI all the time?
I mean, no. I mean, there's times. I mean, if it's not, then they got me fooled.
Oh, okay.
Right? But let me give you another example. The Flash. If you're up to date with the Flash, and you know Savitar, like Savitar, he's got like a full act costume. He is part CGI, but for close-ups from up here and up, he's like, it's like an actor there.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, is I'm somebody that likes the Guillermo del Toro style. You know what I mean? Like I actually like the puppets over the CGI.
Yeah.
Like I actually like people in costumes. Like one of the things I don't like of the MCU is what the Hulk looks like. I'd rather see somebody that's like Hellboy. I love Hellboy because they use practical.
Oh yeah, that's the old school. Yeah. I mean, but look, see this shot right here. This shot bothers me. This shot bothers me because it pops out as like fake. Like I couldn't even begin to believe. As a still,
I will say this is an expensive shot because his face looks good amidst all that CGI. His face looks I believe it. I believe like there's some flesh on there. But
I don't know. I have to watch it a few more times. But for me, it's like you have good CGI where it's like the background is believable, right?
Right.
And then you have bad CGI, which it looks like they put a face on it.
Okay.
And to me, this looks like they put the face on it.
Go ahead. Show me some more. What else we got of this guy?
So let me see if I just...
You should probably move.
Yeah, it doesn't look good in motion. But in general, like there's a lot of parts of this where there's a lot of... This is all out parademons coming in. And it looks like the dark side.
Ooh, let me bring that back to show that parademon.
Well, there's a lot of them. If you go forward, you're going to see that there's a lot of parademons at one point. Forget one or two. Okay, yep.
Oh, damn it.
That was good.
So that looks really good.
See, and that looks like practical effects. You know what I mean? Like that looks like practical costume.
Yeah.
I believe that.
It does. It does. Just because the lights, the way that the lights shine, kind of like, and there's not that much glare. Even though the lighting.
Let's fast forward. Let's get through this thing.
All right,
let's get to some of the dark side. So we got past Cyborg.
So now
we got some Flash stuff going on.
So let's do this, right? So Flash.
Whoever you're looking for, it's not.
All right, so I'll say one thing about the Flash that I don't like. That is fine. I'm totally okay with that.
Okay, let's.
Boom! Stop this.
Yeah,
what is going on here?
I don't even know. The whole thing comes across as a CGI in a different planet, different world.
Are we on Apocalypse? And look, this is what I mean by this. Looks like the Dark Side War.
So there's Batman throwing a batarang.
But somebody's throwing stuff at him. But we're gonna see a lot more of this. Just keep it playing, man.
Ooh,
Just keep it playing. There's
that's
a lot more
dope. Because that looks like at one point he threw a batarang. That looks like some kind of bat grenade or something like that. Like it just looks different. And then that, yeah,
coming.
looks.
That is not a parademon.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
All right, so now we get. Okay, this is what I mean by. First of all, this is Zack Snyder. The coloring there, the fog for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Blown by. The coloring, how it's all tan in the background.
I
Here,
like
all
that.
This.
That-
Look
but-
at all the parademons.
But I like that. That's super badass right there. That's super badass. However, here's the $1 million thing, right? So he's got
Trident.
a trident, right? He throws the trident at the two guys. I don't know enough about Aquaman comics, but does he have to go fetch that trident?
Yeah, like is it like Thor? Thor asks for Mjolnir back. He's like, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
zoomed back to his hand. I don't know about this guy.
So let's see. I like this, right? Let me see.
Deadshot.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Ah,
A
look
lot
at
of
that.
Iron Man. All right, is he gonna go up there and do the bat signal?
Ah, my bad.
Here's that robot that Batman threw his exploding batarang at.
So another thing. So
It's a reoccurring villain. It's not like just a grunt.
I can't stand Flash in this. I just can't. Like his movement in this scene. So let's just look at the other speedsters, right? Let's look at Quicksilver. Quicksilver technically in both Marvel movies, right? You have the Flash,
Fox,
all
or
of the
MCU,
different,
right.
all of the different Flashes that are on TV, right? So the way that they show you how fast he is by slowing things down and showing how fast he still is, right? But here you're not seeing how fast by slowing down. It's just like he's vanishing. Like it's like snap, he's here, snap, he's there, snap, he's there, and it's like that doesn't give me the gist that he's fast. It makes me.
I get what you're saying. It's sort of like what he's doing is here's his path, and he's taking snapshots at certain times in his path.
But that doesn't show me how fast he is.
Right, it's not showing you the motion. You
Yeah.
want to see the motion, and instead you're just getting snapshots within it. I actually, in another shot that I saw, what I don't like is that, similar to what you're saying, I don't like it when they slow down things around you, and then the speedster is also slow.
Yeah.
It's kind of counterintuitive. It's like, no, he should at least be at regular speed. Why would we see him slow down as well? That just means they're regular. That means
Yeah.
they're both at the same.
I
working
mean,
at the same speed.
What I can say is that, like for example, I like what they do on the Flash TV show, the Berlantes. Like what they usually do is they slow things down, right? And then what you don't get is that time has stopped for normal people. The speedsters are going slow, but what you have to realize is that they're going slow. However, time has stopped. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's kind of like
Yeah.
if I go like this and I move my hand like that, technically 0 seconds have actually passed.
I get what you're saying. I mean, listen, the Flash has got.
I think this is a cheesy joke.
Now, here's the thing: is that the Flash has got. This is the problem with the Flash is, what I told you when I got a Batman versus Superman is I don't hate that movie, but when I got out, I was like, why so serious? I used the fucking Heath Ledger line.
Yeah.
I was like, why so serious? And DC needs more fun. Then with Suicide Squad, I feel like they went overboard. They tried to make it too much fun and forgot what the hell they were doing. The Flash is the fun.
Yeah,
in this
I mean,
movie. You know what I
look,
mean? The Flash is gonna be the young.
yeah, and I liked it. That the scene where Batman's throwing the thing and he slows down and catches it.
Right.
I like that. However,
Now here's what's bad about it. His suit sucks. I keep bringing it up. I hate the fact that it's like all these different plates. You know, like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense for a speedster. Also, he has to deal with the fact that there's already a Barry Allen on TV that people like. People are totally fine with the guy
Yeah.
playing Barry Allen on Arrow. They
Yeah.
love him. They fucking love the guy.
I
You have to worry
mean-
about Quicksilver in the Fox studios, who has killed it in the two movies. In Age of Apocalypse, am I wrong? The best scene in the movie
yeah,
is the sweet dreams, him saving everyone out of the mansion.
yeah.
He stole the show in the first class as well.
I remember he drinks like a monster in the middle of it.
Yeah, he grabs somebody's drink, he drinks it,
Yeah.
he throws people against. And the same thing in first class. he stole that scene where he runs around the room and takes out everybody before
Yeah.
like the pizza drops or some crap. So the Flash has a lot of things going against it, unfortunately. Even though I want
Yeah, because
him to be a lot of fun.
he's got a one up. Snyder's got to one up those scenes, which technically won't be that bad because really, he really has to one up that kind of scene, right? The slowing.
and then Quicksilver.
No, go ahead.
And then Quicksilver died in the MCU. So there's all the speedsters. People love the speedsters. This is a problem.
Yeah.
And then, hey, go ahead and press play. Go ahead and press play as I say this.
I just didn't
Then
like.
the elephant in the room. There's been 3 directors for the Flash movie. There's been 3 writers for the Flash movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man,
before
that-
the Batman problems, there was the Flash problems.
Yeah. I mean, look.
We still don't have a writer or director. Go on.
Yeah.
We-
you know.
we casted this guy 3 years ago. Go
My
on.
hot take on that is, I think nobody wants to touch it as the Flash TV show gets more popular and more popular and more popular, right? I have this like feeling in my gut that they're afraid of
Dude, have you seen the names associated with it? It's big time people, man. These are people that drop out. This is all WB, man. This is all these guys. You know, like DCEU needs to figure it out. But go ahead, let's keep it going. We'll talk about the Flash whenever they get him. Whenever the Daily News is that they got a director. We can call.
I don't like this.
My turn.
I don't like this. Right off the bat,
What's
I don't
wrong?
like this. So 2 things. So I am anti-Batman, you know, the gunslinger Batman. Like, that was one of the things that I didn't like about BVS, was that nightmare scene where he flashes to the
Yeah.
future and all of a sudden Batman's like, everybody dies, you know.
Right.
This, all of a sudden, it makes me feel like, in order to, he's dealing with people that have so much power that his only weapon is ammunition, you know, whereas that's not what I think of with Batman. I think Batman as strategic, as figuring out
Outsmarting and his wits.
exactly, you know.
Yeah, being well prepared for the situation.
And not
He's
just
always got
that,
something
not
in
just
his
that.
belt.
You know, and now that I think about this more than anything, he hasn't had that many bat gadgets, and that's what
So,
Batman
yeah,
is known for.
He's supposed to have something for every situation in his belt.
You know, and now what he has for every situation is that freaking tank Batmobile that shoots everything. You know.
You might be right. All right. Is that scene out of place or what? That frame of Cyborg before his origin playing football?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I can't find it.
Where
Where
does
was?
that fit into the narrative of this trailer? Okay, here we are. Press play. Let's go back to the fucking apocalypse and action world.
Yeah. I don't know how this shot even made it.
Gotham City University.
Yeah.
GCU in the back.
Yeah. Which is
Keep it going.
funny because the last time we saw GCU in a movie was the last Nolan Batman, when Bane drops the grenade and the field
That's
starts to
right.
fall apart.
Hey, you know it's the same colors too, by the way.
Yeah.
Steeler colors, both times.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this as him being in the Speed Force right now.
Yeah.
I feel like it has to be him in the Speed
It is
Force.
because we know that he went and visited Batman in Batman vs Superman through the Speed Force, and it kind of looked like this.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. Yeah, you're right. Here's what I'll say is you remember me. I've been complaining about this from the beginning. Is the color of the lightning means something in the Flash comics,
Yeah.
and the fact
Yeah.
that they just went white.
Yeah, I think
That's a problem.
I think they went.
There's no way
white.
to grow with it, you know.
Yeah, I think that they went white, and all of a sudden. Okay, so Zack Snyder says, "Hey, listen,
There it is.
we got
No. That was it. I was gonna let you go, and then I was gonna go. No, it was Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
Just said.
so Zack
the colors
Snyder
are
said-
better white. It's just
It,
color.
it looks
Go
better
on.
white, right? It looks better on the screen as white, right? And then all of a sudden, the studio says, "Okay, whatever you say," and then after the movie comes out, someone goes, "Hey, you know that Barry Allen's Flash, his lightning is yellow, right? And you know that other speedsters have different colored Flash lightning because of that, right?" And the studio execs kind of just like gulped and said, "Okay."
Yeah, but here's the deal, man. It's okay. So DC 2 years ago or 1 year ago, I don't know. They got their Kevin Feige. It's Johns. What's his name?
Yeah, Jeff Johns.
Jeff Johns. Okay, so they got Jeff Johns, who's overseeing this whole thing, The dude wrote Green Lantern. He's written for all this shit. How's he okay with this? You know, like, but somebody has to go to Zach like, hey, I understand that you love white, but he has a solo movie coming on, and he's going to like evolve. He has to have a nemesis who's going to be a different color. What does this mean now? Now
I feel
the next guy's going to be yellow, and that's going to be bigger.
Yeah, I feel like they haven't even. There's one of two things that will happen. Either A, something will happen to the Flash, and his lightning will turn yellow. It'll start off as white, and then that's Snyder trying to take us for the loop-de-loop, you know?
Yeah.
And it'll turn yellow. Or
whoever is writing the Flash, whenever they get a writer, gonna have to figure out the colors now.
Or Jeff Johns is not really running it. Suicide Squad kind of like
no, DC is they're film execs that are not letting any of these guys run it, man.
Yeah. So I think that he got announced as like being in the background, right? As like hey everybody, calm down, but really he's not doing anything. You know.
No, this isn't MCU like that. He doesn't have the Kevin Feige power. But all right, here we have Lois Lane. She's looking up in the sky. So
this is
Superman
a given. Yeah, this is a given, right? This is him. This is her looking back up. Looks like she's looking up, right? She's not looking straight. So
she's on a movie set because there's no one else on the city. Look around.
Yeah.
The other people are like 3 blocks away.
So Superman's got to be in the sky. I'm betting Superman will be in this movie.
It's just the most unpopulated city in America.
Yeah, right?
But go on. All right. Okay, water. Here we go. Aquaman. I like it. Moses. Split the waters, Aquaman.
Listen, man. How many scenes is Snyder gonna? This is terrible because you know what this is right now. You see how the Flash in the Fox movies has that iconic scene where he runs around and slows time down, right? Snyder just did the same scene twice. This scene is the same scene when he's on the dock and then the water comes and splashes him. So like, look, this is 147, right?
Yeah. Listen, he better not pull some bullshit where the way they beat spoilers, the way the Justice League wins is this guy just called the monsoon in. And that's it. That's just the end of the movie. We could have done that at the beginning, but we waited till the end.
Where are they?
Man, I'm afraid about this chick, man. She's a really bad actress.
First scene. Water splashing.
Let it play through. Is this just like a wave crashing, or is he calling a monsoon over?
The Aquaman. It's on him.
Organic and biomechatronic.
I can't.
All right.
Where was it?
He's a cyborg.
You should probably move.
Listen,
Barry Allen.
I'm not crazy about. Not crazy about the coloring. You know, Zack Snyder. It worked with 300. It worked for Watchmen.
Listen, I like this.
This is underwater.
I got maybe 2 seconds of it, but this 2 seconds plus a scene in Power Rangers that I can't spoil for anyone made me believe that you can make an Aquaman movie in the water.
Okay.
You could have people fight in the water and make it look legit.
Now here's the thing: is like,
and that's Mirror.
You know what I mean? Like, what are the light sources when you get underwater? In this case, it looks like there's ships.
And that's Mirror, right? That's that. I think that's Mirror. Oh well, light sources. That's interesting. That I didn't think about that. I didn't consider that.
Like, cause they're gonna be. Let's say they go to the city of Atlantis or wherever the hell Aquaman's from. I know Namor. I don't know Aquaman. Like, what are the light sources down there? In Snyder's world. I mean, this is Snyder's world. You know what I mean? Colors don't pop.
I swear. All right, so this I expect. This is Barry's dad in jail.
Yep. Heartfelt moment. Okay, Apocalypse again. This is what I mean by there are a lot of parademons, man. This is the first Avengers movie where we went from like just one villain. All of a sudden it's like, no, aliens attacking the planet.
Listen, man. Look, right now when I look at if you look at this screenshot right now, right? What do you think is on the screen right now? You know,
that's
those
a parademon and
something, right? It's like those
I'm
movies.
afraid it's the Batmobile.
You know the movies where my God, it's on the tip of my tongue, where people build up this, like Mad Max, like where they make their car this absurd thing because they're smashing into each other and they're killing each other. That's what this looks like. This doesn't even look
Twisted
like
Metal.
the Batmobile to me.
Go ahead, press play. Let's keep this thing moving. He's wearing his goggles.
And that was Aquaman. That looked like it was Aquaman clotheslining those two people.
Listen, man, it's like
Ooh, look at that. So that means something crashes into the water. Okay. Another thing. Sorry guys, just gotta say this. What the hell is going
go
on?
ahead. There you go.
Is Flash a ninja, and why is he posed like that?
And the funny thing is, like, he puts his hand down. I think the idea is like he puts his hand down to take off. Like when you take off on a race, you know, there's a sound and then you get up and then the gun goes off and then you take off. Why is he doing that? I don't know. Because Zack Snyder is making music videos.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, man. They already took away Justice League 2 from it. It was supposed to be a 2-part movie. They made this one a 1-parter.
Okay. So, okay, something worth mentioning, right? So, right here, you got 3 of them. So we can presume that Barry and Batman are going to get split up from the team at some point.
Mm-hmm. So where do you think they are here? Because this could be underwater. Because this could actually be like just an area, you know, like the water. You know, for some reason this place is void of water, but it could be underwater.
So, all right. Here's my theory on this, right? So whatever these parademons and shit is gonna come out of the water, and that's what's gonna allow for Aquaman
to be relevant.
You know what I mean? So this thing, even if it goes into the sky, will come out of the water.
Okay.
At least
I like it. This is why I like it, because we already know why Batman's doing it. We know that Wonder Woman knew that she says in Batman vs Superman, she had to come out because something great is about to happen. Cyborg is involved in this because of the Mother Box. It's his origin story, so he's involved in this. The Flash is recruited. So, yeah, that makes sense. Why is Aquaman, like, what's his part to play in this? Oh, it's coming from his land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This all started underwater, and that's his territory.
And then he would be obligated to try to address
Yeah, that's
it.
his. Yeah, I get that totally. Because he's the Logan of this group. So it's sort of like, why would the wild card join the group? Oh, it started in his land.
Yeah.
So he's most affected by it.
So let's see.
Shall we?
Yeah, that was just a fucking Snyder shot, man. You know, they all pose. Can we go back to the trio shot, man? Can we go back to it real quick? Right here. Yep. Go ahead, press play. No, 1 second before it. She already took the step forward. There we go. That right there. You know, I'm afraid that there's gonna be a lot of this. You know, like a lot of like
come on.
screensavers.
We've seen like 4 or 5 shots. There's this shot.
Do you remember
There's the shot where the some bay door is coming down and all 5 of them are like it's just yeah.
It's like fucking the Fuji's album cover.
Look
or
at this.
shit.
So you
Look
have
at
this
This
one.
is the Fuji's album cover. In case
Hold
you
on.
guys haven't seen it.
And then we got another one.
Lauryn Hill. That's Prize and White Clef in the
Look,
back.
here's the other one. Right? Because
Oh, yeah.
they're all standing in the same place.
Listen, and when sometimes I talk to you guys and I'm like Snyder coloring. That's what I mean right there. What you saw there. That. For whatever reason, there's always a fog, and it must be a fire because that light source looks like a fire in the back of an alley going through the alley fog.
Do you want
know what I mean? Like, and that is Snyder's lighting.
This makes me so mad.
You're starting to see it like me, man. For you guys at home, man, I do indie films and stuff, so I pay attention to coloring a lot.
Why does
I hate this shit. I don't like it.
Flash has a boomerang on his ears?
That's not aerodynamic.
It's not even the Flash. The little.
Lightning? No, it's gotta be a Bluetooth so he can talk to these guys.
It doesn't matter. It's not in the Flash thing. It's not
lightning
the
bolt.
lightning bolt. It's a boomerang.
Listen, they gotta explain to me why he's got all this heavy armor on. You know, I hope they gotta say something along the lines of so much friction, he literally needs this to like protect the skin or
But
something.
his face is okay. It's so much friction, but his face is okay, right? His cheeks are okay.
What do you want me to do here, man? I'm trying to help you DC guys out. All right, man. So let's roll it out to the end. Let's get to the end. Yeah, look at that. Did you see that? He says Justice League in the middle of the movie. He did it twice. He gave us like 2 trailer endings. He was like, the trailer's over. Justice League. Nope. Back at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you made me okay with the shot. You made me okay with the last shot they gave us. He's done sillier things in the comics. Fine.
So this is cool. Oh, few things I didn't even observe. Now that we're pausing it.
Where is this?
This is right at the end. So
No, I mean, like, where are we? Like, are we? This isn't an apocalypse. That there.
I don't know because
City on Earth.
Yeah, it's okay. But look, so we have the Batman driving the Batmobile. There is this blue light thing going on. I don't know.
It's like a drone or something.
I don't know who that is, but that could be Cyborg.
Except that Cyborg looks like he flies like Iron Man. That looks like somebody with drone wings.
And then Aquaman is catching 3 of them. Or
They catch him.
they catch him.
Yeah. You know, when I saw that last, I think it is Cyborg now, but I think he's being chased by someone else. I think it's 2 different sources.
Yeah.
But all right, so that's coming in November. All right, really quickly, the overall grade from 1 to 10. This is a trailer, so we got to take it in void of what we think the movie's going to look like. It's basically, trailer's supposed to get us excited about the movie. How'd this do? 1 to 10, I'm asking you.
I'm trying not to answer. I mean, I feel the same way that I saw when I saw the first trailer. At this point, it's like nothing that I see short of the movie releasing is going to make me any more more excited for the movie. I mean, it was a good trailer. I think that the first trailer was more profound because we said, oh my God, it's Aquaman. It was the first time that we saw Aquaman. I think we saw Cyborg in that trailer too. Now, this one is like not as effective. We've seen it already.
Right. And, all right. And in my world, I actually give this trailer a 6 out of 10 because, listen, it's supposed to get me more excited about the movie. And unfortunately, everything that I'm afraid the movie's going to do, this showed me, which is, first of all, the last Zack Snyder movie was edited horribly. The 3-hour movie was better than the 2.5-hour movie. And this trailer was edited horribly. There was no beginning, middle, and end to this trailer. It was just random shit. At one point, there's a running back. There's literally a halfback with the ball for some reason. Sometimes the Flash is running probably in the Speed Force, and sometimes we're in the mountains with Aquaman. So I mean, literally, and there's a lot of, like we were talking about, the screensavers, the screenshots, where it's just like, hey, here's a picture that you guys can save as your background for your desktop.
Yeah.
So, really, really bad for me. But like you, there's actually nothing they can do to get me more excited because I'm definitely watching this one without a doubt.
Oh,
Wonder Woman has a chance to correct the correct course correction. But then if they nail this, if they can nail back-to-back movies, you forget everything that just happened. You forget about Suicide Squad, BBS, and in my case, Man of Steel. Okay? How about you?
I don't know, man. Look, I'm excited, but at this point, I'm just like, look, man, which movie comes out first, Wonder Woman or Justice League?
Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman comes out in July, between June and August. Sometime between June and August.
Why are you even showing me trailers right now? Why are you even sure? Look, this is my biggest beef with DC, and not to kind of explode this into another conversation, but like, look at Guardians. Guardians is gonna release pretty soon. They released the first trailer like maybe within the last month. You know what I mean? Like,
but they did give us little teasers though. They gave us the Groot push this button thing. They gave us another one where it was like where Drax is like, "You are so embarrassed."
Yeah. But what I'm saying is
like that,
not a whole 6 months. Mind you, if we count when we got the first trailer, we got a trailer for this Justice League movie a year before it actually even released.
Hey, I'll take it over here with it, man. We've seen Guardians of the Galaxy trailers. We know nothing about what that movie's about. Do you know what that movie's about?
No idea.
I have no idea.
No idea.
I have no idea. And that's the difference. With this Justice League trailer, I think I have somewhat of an idea of what's going to happen. But I don't have a problem with that, man. I mean, honestly, at this point that might be the last time we see Batfleck. Okay, Ben Affleck checked himself in for alcoholism into like a rehab center 2 weeks ago. It's like that now. You know what I'm saying? And he's already not directing it. He's already not writing it. It's getting a rewrite. Could very well be the end of Batfleck. This could be it. Dude, can we just You have 2 more shots, DC. Otherwise, we're rebooting this damn thing.
So yeah, $1 million question is: let's say Batman says he's not gonna do it anymore, right? Do you keep Wonder Woman? If the casting was good, do you keep one? Because I think that she's a decent Wonder Woman. It's grown.
I loved
She's
her
grown
in
on me.
BVS, but I don't know if it's the other things that I've seen her in since that she was so bad in that now I've seen these trailers and I'm like,
But she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to be. Listen, she doesn't have. Like for example,
Yeah.
look at. I can't say that every great actor in one role. Like what's his face? The Batman from the Nolan trilogy.
Christian Bale.
I can't stand Christian Bale in most movies,
Yeah.
but he's a decent Batman. Decent.
Yeah.
You know. So what I'm saying is that she, as long as she's a decent Wonder Woman, who cares about what else she
I
does?
feel like she looks the part. I gotta see her. She only hits one-liners. You know.
Listen, that's half
She just
the
has
battle.
to hit the one-liners.
Looking
She
the
hasn't
part is
yet, that's all
half
I'm
the
saying.
battle.
But I don't know, man. All right. So unfortunately for all you DC fans, I don't think you're gonna be happy with what we're seeing. But if you're like the rest of the world, I mean, we know what's going on with Batfleck, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in the DC universe. 3 rewrites on Flash, 3 directors on Flash. The only positive in the DC universe is actually the Aquaman movie, who's being done by, I think it's the guy that did the Raid movies. The guy that did the Raid movie signed on for Aquaman like a year ago. There's no rewrites, no new director.
Yeah,
it's
but
the
he has-
only movie that's
and-
actually on course to come out as they expected
Yeah,
it to.
and he hasn't most likely because he hasn't give any information on the movie at all, and that's probably why it's doing well.
It's probably like a language problem that's helping them out. He just keeps writing to them. I can't understand you, DC. I can't take your notes. DC's giving him these shitty ass notes, and he's like, I don't understand you. I'm
That's fine.
sorry. I'll let you know when it's done, guys. But anyway, all right, thanks. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe to 3 Men and a Babyface. If you like the video, like the video. And I am Kaja Soze. Neil, throw up deuces. We're getting the fuck out of here. Peace.
Peace.